Yo, 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 what is going on? YouTube, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. This is Josh with American AF, Dumpster Rentals in Dallas. Y'all, I am sick AF, so bear with me. Uh, we're getting through it. I actually called in sick today. I called the boss and I said, hey, Josh, I'm keeping my ass in bed. I didn't stay in bed actually. I woke up early, but still. Uh Man, I didn't go in today. That's like even with COVID, I went to work, but today I was like I couldn't move this morning. I could not move this morning to save my life. I don't know what's going on, but we're a little bit better now. So we're here. Uh New guy started last week and Kevin took off today, so it was just gonna be me and the new guy. And I called the new guy and said, "Hey, new guy, you're on your own, bro. It was time for him to start on his own today, anyways. He did a full week. I only did a week of training, but the guy has 5 years experience in roll offs. Knows what he's doing. The only difference was it was hook. He has a CDL, so I'm super stoked about that. He started on Thursday last week, and he's excited to be there. He's looks like he's willing to work. He's given me some tips as far as some places I can go for some recyclers. So yeah, I'm happy for that. He trained with Kevin, I believe, Thursday and Friday last week, and Monday of this week. And then he trained with me on Tuesday, and he's driven nothing but tandems before. So today, anyways, long story short, Kevin was off today because he's getting ready for his new job. He's gonna be working 2 more days, Thursday and Friday, and then he's done. And then, so new guy is gonna replace Kevin, and then he's gonna jump in my truck whenever I need him to. So today he did just that. He worked in Kevin's truck. Did a pickup delivery. What did he do? He did a pickup, swap out, pickup, dump, swap out, pickup. I believe he dumped a couple times, and then he went back to the yard. That's all Kevin had for today, anyways. So what was nice was I was able to not go in, and all my 30s and 40s were out except for two full 30s at the yard that we picked up yesterday. So I had him dump those because I didn't have time to dump them yesterday. So that's how it worked out. So I didn't go into work today, man. It's been years. Let me tell you, I don't even remember the last time. And if my wife, I don't know if she's watching, but if she's watching, she might be remember the last time. I think the last time I stayed home because I was sick was probably it probably was when I had COVID, and that was COVID towards the beginning of the time, beginning of COVID, when you had to stay home for 10 days straight in isolation. So I isolated myself in the bedroom for 10 freaking days. My daughter had it on the same time. She was on the opposite side of the house. She has her own like it's like an in-laws suite on the opposite side of the house. It's attached, but it's kind of separated. Um, so she stayed in her little apartment. I stayed in my bedroom, and in order to get out, because I just could not stay in my bedroom, I opened the window and I climbed out the window to get out of the house sometimes. And I went and built a fence while I had COVID because I couldn't sit in the room much. So, anyways, that was my week, y'all. That's my day, and I said I'm not gonna cancel. I've really tried hard this year to get these live streams uh, to be consistent with them. So, anyways, let me know where you guys are at. Let me know if you guys here. Holler at me. Let me know. I got up and came over here to be with you guys. So let's talk for a little bit. I got some exciting news, but we're gonna hold off on that for a little bit. And let's go through some comments. Let's see here. Where are my comments buttons? I'm trying something different today a little bit. Dylan Dunn, what is going on, man? From Rhino Solutions, Northwest DFW. If you guys remember, actually, I got a video. Dylan, I got the video finally. I think it's going to be done. I don't think I posted it at all. Of you picking up that can, man, that 40 for me. So that video, I got to mess with it a little bit and oh, really? I gotta mess with that video a little bit and fix it a little bit. But Dylan will be coming up on the channel shortly. soon in the next couple of videos. He helped me pick up that 40 yard that I was able to get for free, and he dumped it and took it to Keystone for me. So, and Keystone put a new hook on it, which that 40 is giving me a hard time. Not sure what the issue is, but they put in a new hook. They put in the pin for the hook. I believe they use the existing rails, and for some reason, the first few times I rented it out, mind you, that 40 has gone out 4 or 5 times already, so it's made its money back 100%. Um, but what was I saying? The 40, I'm having issues with it. I dumped it and returned it several times because I had no 40s at the yard. So I literally had to do a pick up, dump, and return. And this last Saturday, I did a dump and return. And when I went to drop off the can, it kept coming out of the hook. So it would not. There's a safety feature on the PAL finger that would not let it dump or let it unload. Um, so it took me almost a half hour to try and get it. I kept going down, up, down, up. Finally, I went somewhere. I was obviously being watched too. Like they were all watching. All the construction workers were out there. So I pulled out to another parking lot nearby, and I had it kind of at an angle. And man, that I put it in reverse and I slammed it to try and either sit that can back in, or if it just finally jumped out, let it jump out and hit the parking lot. But it sat back in, and we're good. So I'm not sure what was a hang up on that can. Um, yeah, anyways, we'll probably put some videos up on that here soon as well to try and figure out what the issue is with that dumpster. It's the only dumpster that's obviously not built for American AF dumpsters. It's the only dumpster that's not that I have that's not built by Keystone. So I'm not really sure what the hell's going on. We measured the pin height. It's right at 54 inches. Um, the rails look like they sit in there just fine. So, anyways, not really sure what's up. But yeah, Dylan will make an appearance on the channel here soon, man. What's going on, Dylan? Yo from soaking wet South Florida. So what's going on, Ryan? Looks like you guys are probably gonna get missed from the tornado or a hurricane, is what I'm seeing. I just saw it today. It looks like it's gonna go and hit the panhandle, it looks like, but I'm sure you're probably gonna get even more rain or you know, whatever it is. You're probably sure gonna get some, I'm sure you're gonna get some of it as well. So crazy that yeah, but you guys, luckily, it looks like you guys gonna get missed, but looks like George is gonna get hit pretty hard in the Panhandle. But praying for you guys, man. Hopefully everything comes out okay. I appreciate you being here, Ryan. What is up, Cade? Cade, Covington Services checking in. I appreciate you being here, Cade, brother. Lori Condry, hey guys, just checking in to see if other haulers have had the Google business profile taken down. Ours has been down since September 17th. As well as 4 other competitors in our area. So yeah, Lori, that seems to be an ongoing issue, and it started a while ago. I know I did. I had to go through the whole verification process several times, and then I literally had to do like a FaceTime Google Meet video with some lady way in the other side of the world. Um, and yeah, it was really frustrating. I had to show her the yard. I had to show her my trucks. I had to show her that we had logos on our trucks. I had to show her that I had access to the gate. She wanted to see me unlock the gate. Um, she wanted to see the mileage. She wanted to see me turn on the truck, probably to make sure that I owned the actual truck. I don't know what the deal was there, but I had to turn on the truck and show her the dash that the truck actually turned on. Um, it was a pretty long process. I was on the phone with her probably a good half hour to 45 minutes. Uh, and that's after me doing several like claims like, hey, we're a legit business, we're legitimate. Um, all that stuff. So it was a long process, but keep pushing, keep going at it. Hopefully, if you have a location, if you're not like a work from home type business, um, you should be okay. But you just got to go through all that process. And if you actually work out of your house, I don't even know what to tell you. It's going to be really difficult because they're really cracking down on it. A lot of people are thinking that it's competitors that are reporting or flagging other companies in their area. While that might be, I think a lot of it has to do with just Google really cracking down on their GMB profiles. Hannah Lee, what is going on? Hello, everyone. How was the week gone for you guys? Gator Dumpsters from San Antonio. So we were slammed this week. So I had zero 30s and 40s in the yard. I kept having to do dump and returns, which are super annoying, but I'm blessed and I'm happy to have them. So the 30s and 40s were all sold out. We literally only had 3 to 4 dumpsters at the yard at one point, and then all of a sudden, earlier this week, I believe it was probably Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. We brought a lot back to the yard. So, um, but but we're still good. It's at ups and downs. Right now, we were really busy, and I know we booked several today as well for tomorrow. So it's looking pretty good. I can't complain. As we keep adding, they keep going out. So I just picked up another 20 yard from Keystone. I didn't really need it, but they posted one for sale, and it was my color. So I don't know why they're Keystone. We gotta talk to Keystone. We gotta do a poll or not a poll, a petition to not let Keystone sell any more of my high red colors. And I told them those have to be patented for American AF dumpsters. So as soon as I saw them post a high red dumpster hook lift 54-inch 20 yard, I was like, okay, I got to pick it up. So yeah, Jenna, the wife. It was a few weeks ago that I called in sick. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. She's 11. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was COVID. It was too long having him in the house for that long. Yeah, you you definitely took care of me. I think you guys had COVID too, but you guys got the free reign of the house, and I was locked in the master bedroom, which I was okay because I had my Xbox, and I had a window that was fully big enough for me to climb out of. So um, yeah, those 10 days were. Let me tell you, if for those of you guys that did sequester or what did you call it, did lock yourselves down for 10 full days at that time, that was mentally um difficult. I mean, just in your own head for 10 full days. The wife and Elijah and Miranda came and visited me every now and then, but it was probably, man, I could not last. I could not last in jail. Uh, that's a whole nother story if we want to talk about that later. Let me know how many of you guys have been to jail. Um, for more than I guess an hour or two. I could not last in jail. I could not be in a psych ward. I could not imagine being in the room and just on lockdown for like 24 hours or more. I would literally lose my mind. But anyways, we're not talking about that. Stiggs, howdy from northern lower Michigan. What is going on, man? Hope everything is well. Josh, what's going on, man? Appreciate you being here, Josh, as well. I won't forget that, Josh Stiggs. Um, thanks, man. Stiggs has a YouTube channel as well. I want to promote you and shout you out every time I see you, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to our live on Wednesday. One of these days, maybe you should jump on here with me, man. What is going on, Albert? Thank you for being here, brother. Haven't talked to you much in the last couple of weeks, man. This is my brother-in-law. But what is going on? I got some news for you guys, man. Hit up these Daniel. What's going on, man? I appreciate you being here too. What is going on? He had a banging live last night. He was busy. Lots of comments. Lots of he was showing off his hats. He had some really cool hats. Speaking of which, I got some like sparkly stuff going on in here. He got some really good hats from John Thibodeau with Thibodeau Services. So if you guys are looking for some hats, Thibodeau made him some badass patch hats. I believe they're called like leather patch hats. So looked really cool. So stoked for you, Daniel. They look really nice. And don't forget to turn them backwards, man, because apparently the ladies love that. So Vegas Pro Services, what is up, man? Here in the northwest of Atlanta, we are getting slammed with rain due to the hurricane that's coming up here. I'm not worried, just a lot of rain. Yeah. So it's good and bad, right? Because at the end of the day, being a dumpster rental service, it's not a bad thing when you guys get hit with when we all get hit with bad weather. It sucks, but to be able to provide that service to our community when they are in need makes it hands down worth it, right? So at the end of the day, like if you can put some dumpsters out there, I mean, if you have enough dumpsters, maybe even put like a community dumpster. I don't know, just for like marketing purposes and to help out the community, as well as then like, hey, if anybody needs a actual dumpster at their house, give us a call. I don't know. I'm sure you've got some plenty of ideas, but man, praying for you guys as well. Hopefully, everybody comes out okay. It looks like it's a big one too, man. I haven't watched the news that much, but I just saw that it's going to avoid most of Florida and kind of hit up straight into Georgia. Atlanta, you're a little farther up, so luckily, hopefully, it'll I don't know, um, but I'm sure it'll hit you just as hard. So, praying for you, brother. Going north of us, just a bunch of rain, just another day here in South Florida. I heard that, man. I used to live in Florida, Ryan. I used to live in Florida when I was a kid, and I'll never forget. Like it was like clockwork, right? Every day at like what was it, like between what 3 and 6 o'clock, it would rain like cats and dogs. I mean, like the kind of rain that would just hurt your skin when it hits you because it's just like big old fat hard raindrops. It's that that I don't know, ocean rain. I don't know what it's called, but um and then all of a sudden like the sun would come out and it would just be like it never happened. Like it was just every single day afternoon. We would go sometimes into a restaurant. I remember one time we went to a restaurant and we got out. We went into a restaurant. It was beautiful and rainy. We got out and it was like everything was just soaked, like flooded, like it had rained like for hours, and we were just in it for an hour and a half. But there was no sign other than all the water in the ground because there was not a cloud in the sky. Just Florida has some crazy rain. What is going on, Todd? Hope everyone is having a great week from North Carolina. Appreciate you being here, Todd. Watson, how did you get the phone call? Do you still have the number for Google? No, there was not a number. I kept, what do you call it? I kept going through the Google My Business app, the app, I believe the G. Oh, no, I had to do it through the Google Maps app. So basically, through my account, there was a way to dispute their suspension or their removal of my GMB. So you had to keep going in through there and keep Man, that was a while ago. That was when I first moved. That was over almost a year ago when I first moved into the yard. But you have to keep going in there and keep kind of disputing the whole removal of your company, so that they can. I had to take pictures. I remember what I had to do. At first, I had to do small little videos, and then they wouldn't work on my phone, and then I would have to upload the videos to my computer. Trying to do it from my computer, it was kind of a nightmare. Then I realized that I was doing too long of a video. They wanted a video of your yard. They wanted a video of like a street sign or a big sign on the building if you had it. So you had to do a video. I kept submitting those. I kept submitting those, and I kept getting declined or denied. I'm not sure why. Then I found out that it had to be under a minute, and I did that. And then it went to the next person, the next person. And finally, they said they wanted to do a one-on-one Google, like a video, like a FaceTime or GMB. What do you call that? Like a Google Meets. So that's how I did it. But keep going through your GMB. There's also people that you can hire. I don't really know anybody, but I know if you look through the Dumpster Rentals 101, if you're not on Dumpster Rentals 101, make sure you're on there, which is a Facebook page. Go to Facebook, Dumpster Rentals 101, and if you're not in there, just request to join. It's free, but you can go in there and do a search because I believe there was a guy that was in there that would help people with their GMB profile. And if not, there were people that were talking about it that probably referred him. So just check that out. Thibodeau services, man. I was just talking about you, about your hats that you made for Daniel, man. Those came out killer, brother. I was waiting to see Daniel wear the pink one, but he didn't. He refused to do so. But it's for his wife, so that's cool. I heard she's loving it, man. We are slammed this week. Also, it's just again just one of those weeks. And next week I might come back and say, man, it was a slow week. It's just this right, riding that wave. Just getting ready for the wintertime because it's going to be slow in the wintertime. Guys, I have some. Wait, hold on a minute. Cade Covington. I'm running high red too. He's running high red, high hide red. That's what it's called. High hide red, um, as well. So, yeah, man, that's my colors, man. I'm gonna have to. My lawyer. Matter of fact, I'm writing it down now. My lawyer's gonna have to send a cease and desist letter to Cade Covington Services to repaint all your cans, brother. No, it would be cool to do some sort of custom color that, I don't know. You can't patent colors, but it'd be kind of cool to just be like, hey, if you're stealing this, not that you're stealing it, but I'm saying if you're taking this color, like this setup, then you're obviously like taking something from my setup or whatever, red, white, and blue or whatever. But the high red, I mean, that's just a basic red, but it's cool. I love it. I like how it stands out. It stands out with all the black cans around here. Dylan said he only stayed in jail one night. Me too. Me too. One night. Never charged. Never went to court for it. But yeah, it was carrying a my buddy was an idiot at a it wasn't even a bar, it was a sports bar. We went to have dinner and My buddy was being an idiot, so the sports bar called the cops on him, and because I was at the same table, I got patted down, and I had a concealed carry in my pocket, which I have a concealed carry permit, but it was a sports bar that served more than was 25% alcohol, and in Texas that's considered an actual bar, and if it serves more than 25% alcohol or 50% alcohol, you can't carry a firearm. Well, never would I ever put myself in a situation where I was drinking or too drunk to handle my firearm. However, because he put me in that situation, um, I got patted down because I was with him. So yeah, I got taken away. Uh, Spent the night in jail. I counted every single hole in that. It had like a vent. I sat on the man. We're not even gonna talk about that. I sat on the floor. There was a vent there, and I counted every single little square in there until they actually called my name the next morning because my actually, and here's a good tie-in. Eric Love, who's going to be the MC, who was actually I was a director of operations for a company when I first moved here to Texas. Eric Love was a VP of that company, and I took a job very shortly to when I first moved here, before I started the limo company, and I called Eric Love because he's the only phone number that I had memorized, and he's the one that bailed me out. He stopped in, got my cash from my inventory. I had to sign it out to him, and then he bailed me out. So long story short, I never got charged with it. The charges were dropped. I don't know why. I did have to I got my own attorney and everything. We were ready to fight it because there was no sign that said it was 50% alcohol in the front like it's supposed to. And yeah, long story short, that was one night in jail. Now it's your turn, Dylan. What's going on, new guy? Sorry for the new guy, man. You're thinking you're listening to some like criminal. But yeah, new guy here. What's up, everyone from Michigan? Brad, appreciate you being here, brother. Believe me, this is not a criminal. Whatever the cops did absolutely what they were supposed to do. I admitted to him. Anyways, we're not even gonna go there. Oh, Drew, what's going on, man? He said he talked with Nathan from Streamline. So good. Nathan's good dude, man. Hopefully, he can get you taken care of. I don't know what you're buying, but Nathan is a good dude, man. Nathan has closed several deals for me for several the cam concept hook lift trailers for some customers of mine. Several deals. So he's been pretty good. I've got nothing but good things to say. Hopefully he can take care of you as well, Drew. Not sure what you're buying. Let us know what you're buying, man. So I've got a little bit of a news here. I did something this week. Let's put up this poll first. Let me see here. How did I do this? Boom. Nope, that was not boom. That was anticlimactic. Hold on. Boom. Trying to do a poll in the chat. Let me know if you guys can see it. What truck? Recently, I've talked about my trucks. I've talked about my Ram truck, my 2500, the one that's wrapped, was having a loud ticking noise. And at first, they told me it's one of the lifters or several lifters. And then he told me, now I think it's just a bolt in the intake that might be loose or gone. I think he said it's missing. So, so that might be fixed. That might be an easy fix. I still got to take it to the mechanic, but that got me thinking. I really needed a new truck. I've been really wanting a new truck, and I've been really debating on. Excuse me. Do I want a new Ram or do I want another Ram truck this time, a diesel or a Ford? Honestly, I never thought about getting a Chevy. I put that in there for some of you Chevy guys in there, but Chevy was never an option. No hate on Chevy, but I don't like Chevys. No, I'm just kidding. No hate on Chevys, but my first new car was a Chevy Camaro, 1998. Yes, I'm dating myself. It was a 1998 Chevy Camaro that I bought brand new when I first joined the police department, and that thing with 600 miles on it left me stranded on the freeway, broke down because the fuel pump, something was wrong with the fuel pump. So ever since then, I've never gotten another Chevy since then. So I know I'm judging it, but whatever. I can do that. So I've been looking for a new truck. I was thinking about again Dodge 3500, or I was thinking about the Ford. Only reason I wanted a Ford was because they got the real cool little office kind of set up inside where you can get one that's got like a mobile office thing opens up. You get the mobile Wi-Fi, all that crap, whatever. Plus, getting another truck, I was like, man, there's not a big difference between the 2024 Dodges and the 2020 Dodges, even though mine was a gasser or is a gasser. There's not much of a difference. So I was kind of like, I kind of wanted something new, something different. So I was really debating and contemplating the Fords. So let me know what you guys think: Ford or diesel. I'm sorry, Ford or Chevy or Rams. And let me see if I can pull up where we're at so far. I can't even see the. Let's see here. So far, okay, there we go. 47% Ford, 41% Ram, and 6% Chevy. For those of you guys and 6% neither. For those of you guys that said neither, what then? Like what do you like? Just a regular car? What is it? I don't even know what other kind of trucks there would be. Toyotas, I guess. Toyota's pretty cool. They got some pretty good trucks, I guess. I don't know. Never even driven a Toyota truck. But anyways, so I made a purchase this week. I went to, um, well, it's actually really last minute. That's kind of how I do things, guys. I don't think about things too long. And again, if my wife is here, she can probably attest to it. I don't think about things too long. Once I got it in my head, I started looking at on Facebook Marketplace, and I found a truck I really liked. I looked into it a little bit, and I was like, man, this is a badass truck. This is the one I want. And the problem was it was in Norman, Oklahoma. So I'm like, well, let me see if I can find something near me. So I started looking around me, and everything I found was like 15 to 20 grand more than what I could buy it for in Oklahoma. So I went back and forth. This was Friday, mind you. I found it Friday while I was waiting to get a haircut at my barbershop, Friday evening. And then Saturday, uh, immediately started talking to the guy. Saturday, I did my application all online. Everything was done via text message and messenger. I negotiated a little bit back and forth. They don't play around in Oklahoma. Here in Texas, they add all kinds of stupid fees like paint protection package, window tint, all this crap. And over there, it was like, this is it. This is your bottom price. They're not even charging taxes because I have to pay taxes here in Texas instead of in Oklahoma. And they had a $450 dock fee. So, um, but yeah, should I show you guys what I got? You guys tell me what do you guys guess real quick? What do you guys think I bought? Let's go through a couple more comments before I unveil what I bought. Thanks, Josh. I am not going to give up. Yeah, don't because Google My Business is really important for your business success. I mean, you got to have it. Hopefully, you have a business location. Thibodeau. Rolling ops, what is going on, Clayton? I can only handle my firearm with a few drinks in me, especially at 200 yards. Grandpa's wisest words. If you can shoot this playing card at 200 yards, buzz, I promise you can hit it sober at 500. Dude, your grandpa's a badass, bro. Let me first tell you that. Grandpa's fucking awesome, and he's 100% right. Um, yeah, I don't play around when I'm drinking. I don't drink in public usually. I don't even go. I take that back. Like if I'm going to dinner and I have a drink, that's one thing. Um, and maybe if I'm in a group, I'll have a couple drinks, but very hard for me to go to a bar or something like that. I don't go to bars unless it's a sports bar and we're just going to hang out with some people or whatever. But other than that, I'll just do it in my comfort of my own home. I don't get wasted. I don't remember the last time I got wasted. It's just not me. But yeah, handle your and don't carry a gun, man. Be a responsible gun owner. Unless you're just one or two drinks, I guess that's fine. But appreciate you being here, Clayton, man. Nice to see you, brother. Hope everything is good. Hook lift and dumpsters from Don from Keystone. Yeah, man. Awesome, brother. Congratulations. Hopefully it all works out for you. Um, Don is an awesome dude. Him and Bram over that Keystone, they will take really good care of you. And you made a good choice, hopefully going with them. Hopefully everything works out with Nathan, but you made an awesome choice because their service is bar none, hands down, one of the best that I've ever experienced myself. I'm not saying they're the best anywhere because I haven't experienced everybody else's, but I know that Keystone will definitely could take good care of you, man. So I'm excited for you, man. Congrats. What size hook lift are you talking about? Like what size truck? Is it a under CDL medium duty truck or is it a big tandem? What is up, Delaware Diamond Dumpsters? Triple D. What is going on, brother? Appreciate you being here. It was ticking because it was telling you you need a diesel. Yes. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, you're 100% right, bro. It was ticking because I needed a diesel. So with that, let's see here. Ford. People think I got the Ford, Ram, Dodge, 3500 or 350 4x4 Super Duty 350 Lariat. All right, here's what I got. Where's it at over here? Boom. She pretty. She pretty. It's a Ram 3500 dually. Ooh, yeah. Dually. Um, 4x4 mega cab Laramie. That's a big description. So and now look, guys, I just got my 2500 set up the way I liked it. I just got my 2500. Man, I got that badass Diamondback bed cover. I got the airbags. I got the wheels. Not really wheels, but my tires the way I want them. I got, like I said, the airbags. I've got the Ram airflow sensor or airflow. What do you call it? Thing in there, filter. I've got the bumpers the way I've always wanted them. I'm loving my truck. And then boom, as soon as it hit over 120 miles, 120,000 miles, it starts ticking. I'm gonna get it fixed. We're keeping it. We're gonna keep it as a backup or maybe as a driver truck for the trailer. But yeah, this is a new daily right here, man. She's purty. I need some now, but now I need to set it up. I need some running boards. I need some airbags because I don't have the airbag system. I do have the. It did come with the gooseneck, not the gooseneck itself, but the gooseneck like prep package. Um, it's got the big 12-inch screen on it. It's pretty. I love the truck. Um, I'm not a big fan of the wheels. The wheels look badass, but maybe some bigger wheels and tires later on down the road. I'm not the real wide, kind of looking like a frog running down the road type of truck, but maybe something a little bit different. I don't know. But now I got to set this one up. Like I said, I need running boards. I need airbags. I need mud flaps because the mud hits that fender like crazy. I need bumpers. I love my steel bumpers. Excuse me, guys. But she's a badass truck. I don't know. Hopefully you guys like it. Now, will it put me over DOT? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. If I pull my trailer with this, I'm gonna either not. I'm gonna either try not to get caught, right, or I'm gonna have to get my Class A first of all. Class A first of all, and then I have to put this truck under DOT, which is fine because my Ram now is under my company commercial policy, and my other one, and I don't mind adding this one to it as well. So she pretty though. I like it. So yeah, diesel. Diesel 3500. Dylan. Man, that's not a good business topic. I've been arrested on 13 felony charges. Thankfully, I was young for most and got everything dropped, lowered, or expunged. Holy shit, bro. You're a badass, dude. Remind me not to fuck with you ever. Or to call you for some backup when the shit hits the fan, bro. 13. Damn, man. Or you can use Enterprise and rent your equipment monthly and have someone else cover all expenses for the same price as a monthly truck payment. Or you can use Enterprise and rent your equipment monthly and have someone else cover all expenses for the same price. Rent my truck. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, there are companies out there that you can list your like what's it called? Turo to rent my truck, but no, man, my 2500 is wrapped. I love the wrap. I love the way it looks. Um, I probably wouldn't rent it out. Uh, I did go with a Dodge. What's going on, Wally Gone? Appreciate you being here, man. Tony Freeman, a 350 4x4. So here, the 350, it was a close second, let me tell you. But the Dodge is a Dodge, man. I so love my truck, my Ram, that I could not see myself getting another brand or another truck. Plus, man, that dually with the night package, that thing just really stood out. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. That's the one. It was love at first sight, y'all. But yeah, Class A CDL, and probably gonna have to put DOT number on there if I want to pull it with my truck. Which that's what it's meant for. It's meant to pull, right? At the end of the day. GMC 5500 two-wheel drive 36-inch hook. Okay. Yeah, that should be more than enough, man, for sure. Probably running like 15s and 20s. Uh, Badass, bro. Congratulations again. I'm a Ford man, but that is sick. Right? Yeah, I like it. I like it. Now I'm looking at all the different things you can do with diesels. I'm looking at Banks Power, or what is it called? Banks Power intakes and all that stuff. And obviously, some of the stuff I probably can't do until my warranty goes out. But let's go back to this. Let's go back to this poll. So now Ram took the lead at 48% over Ford at 38%. And Chevy, there's no Chevy lovers in here. I'm good. I'm glad because I am not a Chevy guy. Brian in our network group, I give him shit all the time because he's got a Chevy, um, Chevy 2500. Love the mega cab. Yeah, if I ever wanted to put a mattress in there, flat, fold the seats down, and take a nap, I sure can. But that'll probably never happen. I don't plan on taking that thing over the road. Single wheel mega cab 4x4, also midnight blue. There was a Anna. There was a flat blue. Oh my gosh, it was like a flat midnight blue in the showroom. That was a 1500. Man, that thing was so nice. So it looked like a almost like a rough texture type of. I don't know if it was a wrap or what it was, but it was just a flat blue that just looked badass. Thank you, Vegas. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. Sweet truck. Dooley looks nice. Yes, Dooley. Yes, over with the trailer. Yeah, the Dooley is badass, but it's just more tires to be on the road, more tires to hopefully replace or not have to replace, but eventually, we're all going to be replacing those tires. But today, guys, I did a podcast or a one-on-one with Mike McAllowitz that I'm going to be also posting on the channel here soon. That was a really good podcast. Mike McAllowitz, author of Profit First. Also, he's going to be the keynote speaker at the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase. I am stoked to have him at the show because the guy knows his stuff. Obviously, this is what he does all day, every day. He talks about your businesses, growing your business, your finances, how to take profit first from day one. It is a really good interview. You guys are not going to want to miss this one. I'll be posting that on the channel probably in the next couple days. But what you really want to do is you want to get yourself to the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase. Now, I've got a surprise for everybody watching this live stream because you're in here. I'm gonna do something special for you. If you want to come to the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase and you do not have tickets yet, shoot me an email, Josh at AmericanAFDumpsters.com. I've got a surprise for you. I will take care of you. Just shoot me an email, Josh at AmericanAFDumpsters.com. If you want to come, I've got something for you. So, um, again, we'll have Heath Treasure and Mike McAllowitz. So that podcast, that video is going to be hitting YouTube here shortly on the channel. So you're not going to want to miss it because it was really good. It was really good. My only Chevy 3500 blew the motor at 65,000 miles. Went back to Ford, never looked back. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was just me, like I said, and you. But I'm just not a fan of Chevy. Uh, Gotcha. Custom built mattress is what I have. Oh, is it called a Tatcha in the back seat? And the Ram 12, almost as nice as my sleep number. And I saw one, man, it's like it's folded over. You can fold it behind the seat, I believe, and then when you fold the seats down, you can unfold it. Um, yeah, I would love to, like, honestly, ideally, if I were single and no kids, I would have loved to have been a truck driver just because you could to see the country, and it doesn't matter whether it's hot shot or a semi truck. Obviously, whichever one pays more, probably I would want to do, but I would have loved to be just a over the road driver. I enjoy driving, although I have that that sickness that I fall asleep when when I hear it's like the hypnosis of the road humming. I just love that sound, so I get sleepy when I drive more than an hour or two. Um, so when I do long road trips, it's really hard for me to stay awake. But I probably wouldn't be a good truck driver. But I would have loved to have done that. I think that's something that I would probably have done in another lifetime. For the Dodge, the hubby says, look at the calibrated power for power add-ons in the truck. They are good at what they do. Calibrated power. All right, I'll take a screenshot of this right now and try to figure that out. I know, like I said, I was looking at Banks Power, um, but I can't do much with it if I can't delete it or anything until then. But they have the intake, they have the cold airflow filter, and some other stuff that they have, exhaust, I believe. But I'll look at that. Thank you, and I'll tell the husband I said thank you. Excuse me. Travel expenses also sucks being on the East Coast. Nothing good like that around here. No, I can't. But I guarantee you. Here's what I will do though. I guarantee you it'll be worth your time. Um, because literally, I mean, the guy knows his stuff. Not just him, just the event itself. It will open up, and whether it's this one or not, Delaware, whether it's this one or the next one or somebody else's event, you've got Joe hosting his event over, and I'll throw it. I don't mind. Excuse me. Putting his show out there either. He's got a show in Tampa. More power to him. Do go to there. Any kind of event where you can open and network. Guys, excuse me. I'm just not feeling too good. Any kind of event like that that you guys can go to, um, is worth its weight in gold. At the end of the day, the doors that will open, the opportunities that may open, um, the contacts that you will make, is just worth it. So, just my opinion. But if you can't make this one, make one that's near you, make one that's closer to you. Set up a networking group. We have a great networking group here locally that I thoroughly enjoy. We text message almost every single day about something. So uh, it's not sleep apnea. I don't I don't have sleep apnea. It's like hypnosis of the road or something like that. There's literally something called that. It's called something like that. But I don't believe I have sleep apnea. There's some comments over here. Here we go. They have good legal tuning and parts that are smog legal in every state right now. Yeah, so this is true. I did see that. Um, they are even some of them is in. They're even getting past some of them in California as well. So, or they're going to be. What's going on, Lonnie Taylor from Houston? I appreciate you being here. In laws, dumpsters. Hope to see you in a few weeks, man. Over at Keystone. Super excited to see you guys. Networking is very important. I have another company coming to the next lunch too. Awesome, man. Dylan gets along with Dylan's that kind of guy that you take somewhere and he can probably make friends with just about anybody in the room. I have a buddy of mine that my best friend who's been my best friend for since I don't know, over 20 years in Wisconsin. That's the kind of guy that he came to the channel one time. I picked him up from the airport on the live stream one night. That's the kind of guy too that I used to take with me to limo conventions because I was that guy that just did not want to talk to anybody. I was that guy in the far back corner that just was antisocial. I was really uncomfortable in large groups like that. And I took Fritz with me sometimes, and I'd be like, "Hey, Fritz, that guy right there is so and so. Go introduce yourself. Pretend you're with Heaven on Wheels, which was my limo company at the time, and see if he ever wants to send a business our way. That's how. That is how antisocial I was. And then when I realized that when you come out of your shell, literally, when you come out of your shell, the opportunities, the networking, the people that you can meet, the friendships that you can form, the money that you can make, right? At the end of the day, people do business with people. They don't do business with businesses. They want to do business with people. So you go there, you make friends with them, you shake hands, like Ricky Hickey says, you shake hands and kiss babies. You show them that you really care about them. You listen. How many times have we been in a conversation when all somebody does is talk about themselves, right? Like all I'm doing right now is obviously talking to myself, but you've got to listen. You've got to um, care about that person and genuinely care because if you're doing it and it's not genuine, then it's evident and it's probably going to do you more harm. But go to these events, shake hands, introduce yourself, listen to other people's problems, talk to them as well. Tell them what you're doing. Be honest. Don't be like, oh yeah, my business is great. I'm doing 1 million a year with 70% profit margins. I've got 150, 200, 500 cans, 18 trucks, and if you're blowing smoke up their ass, what good is that gonna do? Like, you've gotta be honest, like, I come on here, I'll tell you, it's a slow ass week. I'm nervous. I'll call my own phone line sometimes to make sure it rings. And then other weeks I come on here like we had a great week. It's the truth. If you're and then other people in turn will be honest with you, and they will see that genuineness, and hopefully they'll want to do business with you, or hopefully they'll help you out, or hopefully you hear somebody on stage that just says one little nugget that literally transforms your business. And I'm again, not just this event, not just any other event. I'm talking about every event that you can possibly go to it. Go to Tampa Bay Runners. Check those guys out. Hang out with those guys. Those are some good dudes over there. I genuinely love Brock, and there's several other guys over there that I get along with very well. Um, Good dudes. So hang out with them, talk business, and shake hands, kiss babies, and grow your businesses. But hopefully, we see you here at the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase. What is going on, Ryan? Appreciate you being here, man. Will you be bringing your roll off trailer to the show? I absolutely will be bringing my roll off trailer to the show. I also got word, it's not confirmed 100% yet, but I did get word today that JP, Jean Pierre, with Cam Concepts, is actually going to be bringing down a mini hook lift setup and a mini hook lift dumpster. I believe I forgot what he said. My phone's up there. Um, but let me see if I can. He's going to be he possibly bringing it down for sale at the show, and if it doesn't sell at the show, it will be left here on consignment with American AF Trailers. So super excited about that to see. I honestly, I'll get questions about the mini hooks. I don't know very much about them. I really don't. So it's really hard for me to try to sell them or talk to people about them. I know what I know. I know my trailer, and I will be bringing it to the show. So anybody can come look at it. We'll be doing some tests out there, and picking up some cans with it and stuff like that, so people can see it. But yeah, and Cam Concepts will probably have a booth. So looking forward to that. And not when I say Cam Concepts, I don't mean me. I am American AF Trailers and American AF Dumpsters. Cam Concept will be there, hopefully, with their hook lift, mini hook lift, showing that off as well. So you can talk to Jean Pierre, the man himself. So excited about that as well. The other Josh, yeah, man. Yeah. People, we used to do security. Like, he was my right hand guy for my security company. Like, he was literally wherever I was, Josh was. And I'll never forget, man, because we were always kind of big guys or whatever, and always, looking kind of the same or whatever. And this one guy, he was painting our shop. He was painting our office one day. Just some random dude that we got to paint our offices, and he had met Josh earlier that day, and I walked in and I introduced myself and I said my name was Josh, and we were both together, and he looked at both of us. He's like, "What happened? Your daddy run out of names or something that he picked you guys, called you guys both Josh?" Never forget that. That was always funny. He said, "Did your daddy run out of names?" Uh, Anyways, long story. You just had to be there. That shit was funny as hell. But with that, guys, I'm gonna go back and lay down. I'm done. Not feeling very good today, so hopefully y'all have a better week. Make sure y'all get out there, make some money. Join those chamber meetings, join those networking meetings. Come out to the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase, November 11th and 12th. Network as much as you can. Your network is a direct reflection of your net worth. The bigger your network, hopefully, the bigger your network is going to grow. Net worth is going to grow. So, with that, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. We only got 9 likes, so hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button for me, and check out that video I put up today. So, one quick shout out real quick to Jaden Jacobozi. He is with Unhitched Dumpster Rentals out of Wisconsin, and he put out a video where he hooked up a tote to a pressure washer, and he washes his dumpsters like that. So, and then I copied his lead. I went his way. I gave him a shout out. I really appreciate that. Check out his channel as well, Unhitched Dumpster Rentals, or Jaden Jacobozi. And yeah, that was a pretty cool video. So check that out. Let me know what you guys think. So we'll see you guys on the next one.